Hypothetically, it's what the people see. It's just you and me. Hypothetically.
Welcome back to our channel. We are the ladies of We're Safe.
Josh, you have to do it.
He doesn't have to do anything. It's
You're
his
not
first
gonna do
time.
it.
It's his first time.
Can you hit the 1-1? Okay, I'll do that. Hold on, but you gotta do it like
swipe it. Do it. Oh, jeez. We are missing our other part. We are 2/3 of the channel here. Silky had plans in, what do you call her? Good sister.
She's a good sister.
That's what she is.
Hey.
So she's not here, but welcome back to Hypothetically. We are here doing recordings with our friends and our families, asking them questions, and then seeing what happens next.
We about to see.
This hypothetical question should be easy.
It's not.
It should be.
Listen, I've been told that deep conversations are the best ones.
Oh, we're doing the deep one first.
Yes.
I don't know what's gonna happen because I don't remember it.
She doesn't. I told her like 2 weeks ago and then like 10 minutes ago.
It was like 30 minutes ago because we recorded 2 other episodes. Well,
It's all
technically
good.
like 40.
Technically.
So you guys are gonna have about 30 or so seconds after she gives you the question to think about your answer, and then we will share.
Sounds good.
But we will introduce our guest on the end. That is my brother Joshua.
You want to introduce yourself? You want anything else to say about you?
I'm Josh.
He's a man of few words. But
So
when
just
he does
listen
say
when he
things,
speaks.
But when he does say things, they are very wise.
And then we have Delon, because that's just Delon.
He is a friend. Both of them are friends of the potty, so it's all good. But
Look,
I wouldn't have said just Delon. He is a faithful friend of the potty. He's also our graphic designer. So if you all need any graphic design work, you can talk to him.
Yeah.
He-
But yeah, I'm back. So what's up?
Hey.
Oh, so what's up?
So what's up?
What's up?
How you feeling? How you living?
Okay.
But anyway,
Here's
with
the
this
question,
question,
Okay,
Now,
remember
please-
the question now.
please remember the question because it has another part. But you find a book and you begin to read the book, only to discover that it is your life. You get to the part that you are at right now. Do you turn the page knowing that you will not be able to change the events that are coming? So you find a book. As you're reading it, you discover it's your life, and you get to the point of where we are right now, and you have the opportunity to turn the page, but whatever you read thereafter cannot be changed. Do you turn the page? Why or why not? Think
That's
carefully.
tough.
Oh, it's good though.
I think it's kind of simple, actually.
Oh,
Okay. Oh,
so that means you go first.
that mean you have your answer?
Turn the page.
Do you want to know?
Why do I turn the page?
No, I'm saying no, but you would want to know what happens with the rest of your life. Like there's no more surprises, no more nothing.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, shoot, God already knows.
So you want to know what God knows?
I mean, not everything. That's
No, you don't got a
would
choice. You about
know
to read it.
everything.
about myself. I mean, I don't mind knowing.
No, I'm saying, but that's the thing. Like now, you know, like the tragedies that happen when you're like when you die, if you get married, what happens, sickness, disease. Like you know everything that's pertaining to your life. Like you know when you die, you know when you're gonna get sick, and you can't change it. So it's like knowing the future, but never being able to change the future because that's what it is.
I can live with that.
Yeah.
Oh well, shucks. He didn't make it as deep as I wanted him to. I was like, this is a great question because he's so profound. He's gonna, and he was like, yeah.
Well, and Josh is pretty straight to the point, so it makes sense.
Straight shooter.
Straight shooter.
Ish, are you gonna go deep about it? Is that what you're saying?
Well,
What's your answer?
it's hard because in my mind, like, do I want to never have another surprise?
You don't
do
like surprises.
I don't, but I don't like surprises. Like when you tell me a surprise is coming, but you don't tell me what the surprise is. I feel like you shouldn't be like, "Ish, I got a surprise for you on Friday and it's Monday." Like that's disrespectful. Just
Oh, you
just
just
show
don't like
up
not
and
knowing.
pop it. Like don't. I don't like not knowing, but you told me that this is about to happen.
So you need to read then. You
No,
don't like not
no.
knowing.
But that's it. I'm okay with not knowing. Just don't be like, "Hey,
But
shit, I
you
got a
read
surprise."
the book already. And you
No.
know you could go forward.
But that's
so
the
that's
thing.
not knowing.
But in that moment, right now, before I turn the page, I will now know when I die, when my mama die, when Jesus comes in the
If
rapture.
she died before you.
But that's the thing. I know that now. So, and how am I going to, would I not tell my mom? Am I not allowed to tell my mom?
Well, you didn't put that in the situation.
But that's my question. Like,
That's a good angle.
like, what do you do? Like, I now know. Like, this thing about, like, even breaking it down to, like, the whole marriage piece. Like, I know who I'm getting married to, when I'm getting married, and I just got to sit back and wait. Like, if it's 10 years, I just got to sit back and wait for you to get here. I can't come find you. None of that. But I'm saying, but even with my, like, if there's a career.
What'd you say?
You already waiting.
I am, but it's now I know who you are, and I'm sitting here like.
Oh, so you just looking at him like, ooh, you gonna marry me?
But it's like, dang, he going.
That's funny.
And it's
Oh, you got this girlfriend now. Just wait.
Like, you tripping, but I'm gonna give you some time.
But it's just even in that, like knowing how stuff turns out before it happens. I feel like, am I able to, like, the one question? What was it that Tahir and Patrick asked on their show? If you could know the deepest, darkest secrets of the world,
The government.
but you couldn't tell anyone, would you do it? And for me, I feel like knowing I can't change anything that's coming in my life, like that takes the surprise, the spontaneity. Like, it's not spontaneous anymore if I know that you're gonna buy me a car when I for my 30th birthday. Now it's not even a surprise anymore. Now what is there left to
change your
look
gratitude,
forward
though?
to? But my question, does it? Because I already know what's coming. So I've had years to know that you're gonna do this.
So that means you're not grateful.
But how can you be grateful when you're so used to it?
I don't know about
That's
that.
my question. If you know that I'm throwing you a party, but you're allowing me to, it's not a surprise anymore. It's not that moment. Like, the moment is taken now. And in that, like, if you know I'm planning the party, but you're letting me have my little moment and plan it for you, and you get there, you're like you're faking your reaction every time now because you know what's happening.
Not necessarily.
But I think another piece is, like, you can know something is happening, but you won't know why. Like,
No, but I've read it now, so I know.
But you're simply reading. Okay, you're say Darren's gonna throw you a surprise party, but she could have additional information as to why she wanted to do that, or even you getting married. You don't necessarily know your husband's personal journey to marrying you. You just know.
Oh, yeah, in his book.
But that's the thing.
That's
I'm not
not it.
reading his book. I'm reading my book.
But I'm saying,
that's the thing
You
about it. I
can
know-
learn those things
And
when
that's
you
what
come
I'm
to that point.
So
I'm
that's
saying,
like,
and I get that, but my question is, how do we know that that's not included in my story? Because his story and my story would be intertwined with it, no?
No, from his point of view, it's not.
I'm saying, but not even just his point of view. It's knowing that I'm going to be in your point of view.
That's why I said it.
He said he sat over there for
I'm
a
not
reason.
gonna just let her hair sit in an awkward position.
She's a
You
down
can.
friend.
It's good, man.
But I just feel like, for me, I would personally, I don't think I would turn the page because it takes the surprise out of life. Like, if I know everything that's coming around the corner, it's no longer like, what's the fun in the, like, I know I'm gonna get this promotion, so do I, like, mentally? And that was my other question to Darren when we first brought this up. Am I mentally just sitting in my head watching all of this happen, or am I actively living it, knowing every single thing that's about to come?
I think another aspect comes if you know what's happening, you can be prepared for what's coming as well. So if I know, like, even the surprise party thing, I don't have to fake my surprise because I know how much my reaction is going to make my friends feel. So I can prepare for the moment. Therefore, really, it's almost like I'm living my life so other people can get enjoyment out of it. Don't point at the audio thing.
I mean, that's a very good point. I didn't think about it that way. She pointed at the audio to talk about how much it's picking up. But I never thought about that. That is a very good point. But I just feel like, for me, I don't want to know everything that's coming. Because what if the book is only about this long? And what if I find out that I'm dying in 30 days?
I think it goes back to, though, like, even being a Christian. Like, this ain't home anyway. So if I know I'm leaving next year, December 31st, I'm going to make the most of my life from now to December 31st.
But you can't change anything, though.
I mean, I'm going to heaven. That ain't changing.
And I'm saying this is true, but it's just, I feel like just the opportunity to be able to make decisions, not have them made for me because of story. But then that goes into, like, me knowing God's mind. Like, knowing every single intimate.
It makes it hard to live in the moment.
Yeah,
kinda.
that's what I'm trying to say. Thank you.
There you go.
Yes, thank you.
Oh my goodness.
I'm saying, but it's
I
hard.
can
How
see
can
that.
you live
I
in the
can see
moment
that.
when you already know the moment?
I just think it's two sides of the coin. So
It is.
You prepare. You would prefer to live in the moment, and then like from my perspective, I'm prepared for the moment when it gets here.
Right.
So I guess that's
True.
my perspective.
I feel like I would like insight on some things, just not.
You
all
don't get to
things.
choose. Delon?
Well, do I get to choose what parts of the book I get to read?
No, you have to read.
I can't just like skip.
You
forward,
have to read the rest
this
of the
part,
book.
Skip forward this
No,
part. Skip forward
absolutely
this
not.
You don't read any other books like that.
Right.
Unless-
What book do you
Unless it's
skip
school
chapters
stuff,
with?
part. My school book.
Absolutely.
I was gonna say,
no.
unless it's school
This is a
books,
pleasure
but-
read.
Yeah, this isn't a school book.
Delon,
I
what
read
you
the
got,
end of my
fam?
stories and then I go back and read the rest of it. But
A lot of people do that. Read the end of like the last chapter and then go back and start from the beginning. They just don't. People don't. That's people who don't like to be surprised.
True.
Me.
Very true.
Which like that confuses me, and why you would like choose
Not to know.
turn the page.
But it's because I have the opportunity to. For me, I have the opportunity to know what happens at the end. In this life right now, I know I'm going to heaven, but I don't know what's happening between now and heaven. So there's still the surprise of life to know that. Like there are some
You say
things
you
that
don't
I
like being
still-
surprised, cuz.
No, but I don't like being surprised knowing that there's a surprise coming. I don't like that part. Like if I tell you, like
It has to be
hey,
a true
it
surprise.
needs
Like,
to be a
she
true
can
surprise.
know nothing about it.
I don't want to know nothing about it.
For sure.
Keep me in the dark until like the day moment of. Don't tell me I got a surprise for you, but I can't tell you for like 2 weeks. That's just gonna make me mad.
I got you. Okay, that makes sense.
Understandable. I would say my answer is I would not turn the page because
The beard.
Hashtag the beard.
the beard is spoken, but no. I wouldn't turn the page because kind of similar to what Aisha was saying, once I know that information, I have to sit and wait for certain events to happen. And that, depending on the event, whether it be really good or bad, the anticipation would get annoying because I think over time I would just feel like I'm tired of waiting, and especially if it's something that I really want to happen, or if it's
Nasty.
something I
Nasty.
She,
Oh my
she
goodness.
jumped
Anyways.
straight to.
anyways,
But it's gonna happen though. That's like
it's gonna happen, but it's like
It is, but it's like being a little kid knowing that Christmas is tomorrow morning. No, knowing that Christmas is on Saturday, and you know it's coming. You know there are presents under the tree, and you know you cannot open them until Christmas morning. You sit there, and most kids. Well, I was one of them. I'm
Then it
under
gets
there
impatient.
shaking.
Yeah,
You get
yeah.
impatient, and you drag. Patience is a virtue, but it's a matter of like knowing that this is happening and wanting it to just go ahead and get there, so it could just go ahead and happen.
I get it, but like it's like if you use some Christmas analogies, it's like being an adult. Like at least for me, I knew what I was getting for Christmas, and the shoes I got for Christmas, December 1st, had a fire fit that would. But I can't open it until December 25th. But it's like you know what you're getting. I don't know. Maybe that's just the way I think.
Well, I mean, but even with our Christmas situation, we were trying to do a Secret Santa, and our Secret Santa died the week before Christmas.
We were terrible at it. It's your
No,
mom.
My mom doesn't do well with surprises. Neither do I.
She
'cause I wanna
gets
give you-
excited about giving people
giving the
gifts.
Mhm. So we had Christmas a week early, and Silky
Silky
was
was
distraught.
mad.
She was so
Oh.
distraught because she loves Christmas, and she was like, "Y'all ruined." But then we still went back and did some other surprise things. But Silky
still
was
had
like,
gifts.
"Y'all ruined it." And so for us, like as an adult, I didn't know what was coming, but I knew something was coming. And then when the opportunity came, we could just give each other the gifts early. Thank you. I ain't gotta wait another week. Give me my gifts. Let's do this.
yeah, I think for me, just the impatience would get old. But then even in situations where it's something bad, to mentally prepare myself for what's about to happen, like say, I don't know, maybe I lose a loved one or whatever situation, to know that this is going to happen and, trying to deal with my emotions until I get to that point. I think that would be tough. So I would rather just not know.
I wonder if we have the ability to like tell other people that we know what's about to happen.
Probably not. She gonna restart where you not trying to be integrious.
What? So at the end of the day, I feel like I wonder if we have the ability to like tell other people like what we know, because in my mind, like I would be that one that would be like, Darren, I bet you this is gonna happen. And Darren
That's
is
not
quick.
integrous.
Darren is quick to take a bet. Especially one that she's gonna lose and I'm gonna get some.
I like the word.
She liked the word, but then she likes to pay the consequences. And
I
like
do
to
pay
take-
the consequences.
I am okay with taking her money.
But
Especially
you
when
took
it's wrong.
my money one
She
time.
trying to turn it into a hustle.
But here's the thing: it's not
I'm
about
a
the
hustler.
money.
I'm a
And make
hustler.
I be
extra
trying to do
ends.
slap bets, but nobody trying to get me on a slap bet.
Because I promise you slap me, I'm slapping you back. A slap bet is if I win, I'm gonna slap you as hard as I can.
Yeah, let's go.
I knew God would be down.
I love slap bets. That's like the funniest part of How I Met Your Mother. Slap bets are the business. I did it one time. It was awesome.
It's because you won.
Yeah, of course, because I won.
But imagine if we had the slap bet on
But
the
it's
Wednesday,
funny
too.
getting slapped though. Like we cracked up.
Hold on. Let's take a vote. Who
like
thinks
that.
it's funny for them to get slapped?
She was laughing.
I'm talking about you.
You ain't raise your hand for your own vote.
No,
I was gonna say,
the moment is funny.
There's no way. But
I ain't laughing if I just got slapped.
We was laughing.
You got
Who was
glasses,
we?
too.
That's me.
See,
Here.
yeah, you gonna slap a person with glasses?
That's disrespectful.
No, you have to take the glasses off. You don't want no broken
I'm
property.
taking my glasses off so you can slap me.
That is the slap bet.
Nah, fam. You just got swing and run.
I'm not in control of my reflexes. But I wonder, like, if I could be like, Darren,
You definitely couldn't.
I bet you this gonna happen, and I feel like, Darren, bet.
That's
It's gonna be a section in the book. Aisha made $200 from side bets.
That's
off the
why you couldn't do it
information
because
she
you
did.
literally can't change anything. Okay, me.
I was gonna try to monetize
All right,
this.
Dan, what you got?
I would absolutely keep reading. I want to know it all, and to me, it's not me knowing. Like it's like to me. Once I know, it's like my life is on autopilot now. I don't gotta do nothing else.
But that's what I'm saying. Your life is on autopilot, so you're just coasting through life. in your brain.
Absolutely.
But would you really want to be a fly on the wall in your own life?
Absolutely. That means I don't gotta personally make no more decisions because now I see what the decisions are that I did make, and now I'm just sitting.
That's it.
waiting
But
for
let's
them to
be
play out.
honest. Like if you sat back and say you made the decision to invest your 401k or whatever into somebody's business, and that business fails, and you have nothing, you would want to sit and watch yourself struggle.
Homes, I got King Jesus.
To me, it's almost like it's like an outer body kind of thing. Like I
But
could
would you
just be
wanna live
chilling,
that?
playing my game, watching Netflix,
But you can't do that.
while my whole life is just
But
going.
you can't do that because you're chilling watching Netflix is your life. You can't just pick up another thing in your brain. You still gotta live it.
It's always Hulu.
Not in your head.
Options. Gotta have options.
But I'm just saying, to say that I don't have to actively make decisions anymore. Yes, I'm cool with it. I would absolutely like to turn the page and keep reading.
I don't know.
I don't get bored that easily, so to me, that's just.
I understand your point
I'm
because
very.
it's like
I know how to
understand the
entertain
point.
because like
myself.
important decisions you don't have to think about it. That's the decision that's gonna be made.
Yeah, you
So,
can't change
I
nothing no
understand
more.
that.
I'm saying I get that, but like whenever did y'all
Maybe
ever watch
that's
those
just a lazy
episodes?
aspect of
Yeah,
me,
it
though.
is. Because if you sit back and look at it, like remember those episodes where like was it Pepper Ann when Pepper Ann wished it was the same day every day?
Man, you get back. Pepper, right?
Pepper Ann was amazing.
She's a great
But
show.
remember when you watched it and there was always that they were like, I wish I could have this day forever, and they watched the show. That day happened over and over.
But it
and
wouldn't
over.
be
Because
over
they
and
are-
over.
I'm saying, but they already knew what was happening, so it wasn't fun anymore.
But it's different to.
I feel like the novice of that would wear off. I feel like the novice of it would wear off, but
But to me, I don't like those kind of movies either, where they repeat the same day over and over. It's not you repeating the same day. It's just literally you knowing what's gonna happen at the beginning of that day, and not being able to do anything about it.
What's the definition of repeating the same day?
No, but it's not because if something like I don't do the same thing every day. It's not the same. But on me going to the gym, going to work, coming home, watching TV, and then going to bed, and then on Tuesday going to the gym, going to work, coming home, going to a basketball game or something, and then coming home, it's different. It's not the same.
it's not. But you already know what's happening, so it is the same because you already know what's gonna
It's not
happen.
the same.
I don't know. I feel like even when I watch movies, like if I watch the same movie and I already know what's gonna happen, it doesn't have the same kick as it did the first time.
Nah, there's a lot of movies that hold up.
No, not hold up in greatness, but you already know what's happening, so you already know the ending. And because you
But
already know
you
the
still
ending,
but there are movies that you can watch again and still have the same emotion as the first time you watched it.
but you can't because it's not novice anymore.
Sometimes the journey to the end is just as rewarding as knowing what the end is.
See, I told y'all he was profound. He just got to say something.
Educated. That boy educated.
But all right, lovely people, that was our episode for We're Saved. Hey, get it? That's our.
Why don't you do
the men of We're Saved 2 are supposed to do this. Well, our male guests.
I'm so used to doing it.
That's not in my contract.
Boy.
Well, lovely people, we will catch y'all on another episode.
Absolutely.
Listen, like, subscribe,
Share.
rate, comment, share.
And keep watching.
Do that.